Hi, we are back with a new episode talking about retirement. That age where everyone says, oh, I have to retire. When I retire, the reality is different, my friend. And today, I want to talk about retirement. And in this series, we're going to discuss how to retire, when to retire, why to retire, how do you support the people who are retiring. But first, I want to talk about the people who are about to retire, those who are planning to retire. Whether you're doing an early retirement or on-time retirement, there are things you need to know. Not only know, but work on them. Because my experience is when that time for retirement actually reaches, there is a panic that comes to people. They hate everyone. They are screwing everyone. They are fighting everyone. It's like they have just woken up to make things work out. But today on this episode, we are going to discuss the things that you need to know, do, and probably implement before you go into retirement. My name is Lois Nantaiti Samba, aka Cloner for Cloner Conversation, where we walk you through the workspace, navigate all the workspace drama, politics, fraud, relationships. Mention it, we talk about it, and hold your hand through it. So, what do you need to know before you retire? Retirement, basically what it means is you are cutting off your source of income, your daily workplace, and you're heading into another zone, most likely with no money or with other plans. So the biggest question and the thing that everyone needs to know before they retire, whether it's early retirement or on-time retirement or late retirement, is how much money do you need for the next period before you die? Because that's the reality of the matter. How much money do you need? Have you sat down and thought through things and think, oh my God, what do I exactly need? What do you exactly need? How much money do you need on a daily, on a weekly, on a monthly, on a year? Have you sat down? For example, our life expectation period is 75. So if you retire at 65 for the next 15 years, and that is an underestimate because some people live up to 90, others up to 100. What are you going to do? Who are you going to depend on financially, whether you're a woman or a man? Who are you going to depend? What is your plan for money? Have you thought about it? And I urge you today, take time, sit down, calculate. How much money do I need on a daily? I need food, I need transport, fuel, I need airtime, I need data, I need some money for church, I need tithe, I need this. Roughly, I need 3 million a month. Or roughly, I need 1 million a month. Calculate how much you would need, because the biggest pain is when this financial source is cut off and you cannot sustain the life you once lived. And that's the reality. And many times we are not thinking about it because we are still in positions where we are earning and we are not even focusing on how we are going to live the next time we are out of that workplace. So my dear friend, how much money do you need before you retire? Number 2, what is the source of income for that money? What is your plan? Where are you going to get that money from? After you know that I will need 1M, 1M will make me survive. What is your source of money? Do you have personal sources of money? Do you plan to depend on your children? Do you plan to depend on your relatives? What's your source? It is okay if your source of income is your children, but you need to plan it. And they also need to be aware that when you retire, you will depend on them. So are they aware? Are you sure they know how much money you need a month? Or you can explain? That is a big question for those that are heading for retirement. The other question we have is, what do you plan to do with the time that you have? Remember, for the last 40 plus years, you've been waking up, go to office, sit in meetings, write reports, travel for work, come back. Your life is busy. All of a sudden, you no longer have that schedule. You have all this time to yourself. What do you do with it? What is your plan? When it is 8 in the morning and you're not driving to work, where are you driving to? What is your plan? Because those are things that make people die early. Have you thought about it? Do you sit and think of what you're going to do in that time? Many people say, I'll go and do farming. Please note that your body is not used to digging. Okay, maybe you can dig for 3 hours. What of the other time that you have of the day, the whole week? And now it's no longer even just a week. This is not just a leave. It is an entire period of you being idle. Think about the things you're going to do. So when you leave the office, when you finally retire, you can put your time to good use. So it is a time for you to start thinking now. And when I say now, I'm talking about people who are 40 when your retirement is in 60. You have 20 years to plan. Don't think you're too young for retirement. I'm going to take a break. When I come back, I'll talk about the other things that you need to know before you retire. Yes, we are back still talking about your retirement plan and whether you have thought about the things that no one wants to talk about. We see you panicking in office, you're 55, you're 58, 2 years to go, 3 years to go, you're all running around, you're thinking it's time and then you're not wanting to go. This is the time I tell you, have you thought about retirement and you have a plan? By the way, for those that are not yet there and your parents are there, your aunt is about to retire, you can share this YouTube, comment, like, share, put it to someone so they can think through things. You can even put it in the family group so that they can have a discussion on how, when mommy retires, what is going to be their source of income? What are they using their time for? You know, just throw in there and you let the fire burn. So anyway, the other thing we want to talk about really that is very important is your health. As we age, our lives and our health deplete and we tend to be sick, and yet at that point you don't have insurance anymore. You cannot just walk in a hospital. So have you thought about your health? Have you thought about buying insurance so that by the time you retire, at least you have insurance cover to cover the basic diseases or like the starting things? Because we don't want to see you die simply because you're retired. So plan your health checks, your health insurance. If you have some money, it would be good if you buy health insurance on a personal basis, that it covers you and probably your partner, and maybe you can do it as a group, because I know that when you do it as a group, it's cheaper. Try insurances before you actually retire, because you know what? When you retire, remember that inflow has been cut off and there's an outflow. Money will always go. You will have to buy food, electricity will be consumed, water will be consumed, and you will still need the money. So use this time to buy insurance in preparation for your retirement. And lastly, and this is what I'm going to talk about lastly, is what is your housing plan? Who are you going to stay with? Well, many of us have houses. Okay, many of the retirees have houses, but maybe they are old or maybe they are too big for you. Things like they are too empty, the house is too big. You can't actually manage the maintenance of the house because it's a storage building. You can no longer go upstairs to clean it. You're using power, electricity, the whole fence is full of lights, and you're thinking, I cannot. Meanwhile, it's just you and your wife or probably with your caretaker. So have you thought of your housing plan? Do you have a plan anyway on how you're going to survive in that house? Because most likely you are alone or you're with some other people who are helping around. Do you need that big house or do you need a smaller house? Would you prefer in your retirement to move into another home with someone who is of the same age, probably your sister, so that you co-share, and probably that's the time also to rekindle and to look at life, how it has unfolded over the years. I will not continue this conversation of retirement. I would like to stop here, but you can share this conversation with the elderly, the young, people who are planning to retire early, and people who have workmates that are retiring, parents that are retiring, to help them think through before that D-Day. I'll take a break, and as a reminder, we are at Selah Work Hub, where we have space to work. You can just walk in with your laptop and everything else is catered for. We have good people to help you. There is a assured lunch, like you have someone to send. We have a printer, we have a photocopier, we have internet. Everything is on house. Just walk in any day, anytime, and you'll be sorted. This is Chrona Conversation. Till next time, bye.